is a demon-choked kingdom shrouded in the plague mists, and it lies somewhere between the deepest blunderbeast pit in the ghoul-haunted woodland of Weir and the tallest of the Yargalic spires in the scintillating plateaus of Woodland. It is a fell land where warriors and warlocks battle abominations for treasure and glory. Welcome, foolish mortals, to the great Eldritch Theatre Dungeons and Dragons Quarantine Podcast.
Heidi-ho, and welcome back to the Eldritch Theatre Dungeons and Dragons Quarantine Podcast. I'm the DM, Michael Ripley, and I'm joined again by... prepare yourself, players. It's introduction time. Eldritch Theatre founder and sexy orc cosplayer.
That is me, Eric Woolfe, playing Amic Fenris Tesh, a demented halfling warlock.
Playwright, podcaster, and robot Eddie Van Halen.
Phil Rickaby, playing Warforged Vessel.
Actress, writer, producer, and super athletic redhead with a black father-sized wound festering in her backstory.
That's me. I'm also really a redhead in real life, Adriana Prosser, and I am playing the pirate Ronnet Red Prothro.
And to round things out, actress, hilarious gal on the interwebs, and cleric who, when faced with death, likes to sing themes from Rocky movies.
Da 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 da. Lisa Norton playing Asil of Notron.
It's Eye of the Tiger. That's from Rocky, right? Am I not right?
I thought that's
Rocky?
what I was singing last week.
I
was quite
you
drunk.
Just went, you were singing the full-on Rocky theme.
Wait, it's the same song.
No, it's different.
Oh my god, you're right.
Two totally different things. Two totally different things.
I think I played them both in 8th grade band. Which
Completely
why
different.
am I
Maybe
using
it was
that?
a medley.
If I'm using this accent, apparently Asil of Notron took grade 8 band. In a faraway land, Rocky was a big thing. Wait, you're right.
What does she play? What does a seal
Trumpet,
play in school?
of course, because the trumpet, the trumpets, they're the ones that get to play ba 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 ba.
But also because she's part angel, she's an angel. So they always blow the trumpet. It's a thing in the Bible. I read it.
Of course,
it's true.
yes.
And I also play a
perfect sense.
bit of harp, but it's not as popular at parties.
That went more wholesome than I ever would with the trumpet joke. I mean, come on.
Oh, nice. I don't know why the trumpet is popular at parties, by the way, but apparently so. Hey guys, we're gonna have a party out back and have a fire. Anybody want to hear me play the trumpet?
Oh my God! Can you play like?
Could you?
Trailers for sale or rent? Yeah.
Freebird!
Yeah, let's like drink some beers. We're gonna roast some s'mores, and we're gonna like have a keg, and I'm gonna play the trumpet.
What is even happening?
I don't even know. I think I've had too much rum before playing.
I actually played trumpet, and
too.
King of the Road was the song that I learned for honor band that I had to
Nice.
record while staying at a friend's house, driving his mother crazy. I didn't make it into honor band. Apparently, King of the Road wasn't virtuosic enough.
God damn it.
This is next level nerding. Can
I
we
just
stab
want to
something?
say this is what D&D is now.
Yeah, let's go kill things.
This is quarantine
So much
D&D. It's all confessions and
so much nerd.
grade 7 band and personal
Full-on
stories.
nerds.
Where were we?
So quickly to recap, let me recap what happened last week. So you left the Sated Temple, you watched Amic almost seduce an orc, you gasped as a seal fell off the rampart, you dispatched a boulette, though we referred to it as a boulet because that's what Fella the guard called her. Her nickname, Lady Well Met, is actually a very clever Cockney rhyming slang I made up. Boulette, boulette, Lady Well Met.
So clever.
I'll ask me what it means later. And then, anyway, even though it nearly bit Asil in half, you dispatched her. And yes, it was a her. You were, in the end, careful not to misgender the thing that you murdered. And then you won fellas some money. You gathered up some tchotchkes before following Pitch Up River. And that's what you're doing now. You're walking upriver with a giant flea guy.
Oh my god, Pitch is still with us.
Oh, yeah. He's kind of leading the way.
It's been a while.
Poor Pitch. He's on a mission. So you are leaving the corpse of the land shark behind you. You make your way along the riverbed, westward toward the dam. The manicured slopes of the walls of the town give way to the natural stones of the forest. This forest, which is affectionately known as the ghoul-haunted Woodland of Weir, which Eldritch Theatre folks may remember. Though most of the ghouls have actually moved out and into Old Bosford, which is Vessel, your old neighborhood. You know all about that.
I know all about those guys.
It's really affected the mean level of the real estate in your area.
The property values are dropping like crazy.
True.
So you guys are walking along. I need you all to do a perception check for me.
2.
Okay.
Hey, big spender.
Amak has his headphones in.
10!
Vessel has a 10.
15.
16.
Okay, Asil, from the corner of your eye, you see branches kind of move in a way that counteracts the breeze. And on one occasion, you're fairly sure that you see the head of a pig peering down at you from high up in the branches.
What the fuck? Hey, guys. I think I see a pig peering down at me from the branches.
A tree pig?
Nesbit, go explore. I'm sending Nesbit right up to the tree pig.
So Nesbit
To the direction she's pointing.
I see invisible.
is Nesbit invisible?
Invisible, I'll send him invisibly, sure.
Or send him invisible.
All right, send him invisible, fine.
So Nesbit, you're looking through his eyes now. He goes up to the area that Asil has set aside.
You bet.
Nesbit gets up there and he can't see anything.
There's no pig, let's go.
So, all right. So Nesbit comes back and he's like, maybe you're seeing things. Who knows? So you continue walking, perhaps, or not, or what do you want to do?
No, okay, I think we should continue walking.
I think we should
We're
continue
being followed
walking.
by
We have a
a-
long way to go.
A tiny little pig in the ghoul-haunted woodland of Weir. I'm sure it will keep following us.
I've seen much worse when I'm drunk and tired. Let's just keep moving on.
What could possibly go wrong if we don't do anything about the pig?
Let's keep moving for now.
So you continue walking, and Asil, every now and again, you catch a glimpse of pink fabric, but also you catch a glimpse of a sort of ruddy, brownish tan every now and again. And every time you try to look closely, whatever it is you were focusing on just doesn't. It's only from the corner of the eye, of your eye, that you're getting any sense that there is something in the trees, and they appear to be following you along the path here, along the riverbed.
Hey, guys. There's some fucked up weird thing in the woods. It's like fabric and a pig face. And it's following us.
All right, you're cut off.
I think we're being followed by animate stuffed animals. And the best thing we can do is kill them.
How do you know that? How do you know, Mr. Metagame? How do you know they're animate stuffed animals? Since I wrote this world.
Because I wrote the play that they're from. No, I mean, because you said it was fabric and it was a pig and stuff.
Did I say fabric? Did I?
You said
You did several times.
I did. You said fabric.
Yeah, 3 glasses of wine and fabric slips out.
Wait, once you say something, is it true?
That's a very good question. It is absolutely something that one could construe as fabric from the corner of your eye 300 feet away, yeah.
I think plus it's the ghoul-haunted woodland of Weir. I've heard all about this place.
Guys, I'm going to cast an identify spell on it. I don't know what the fuck this weird fabric-y thing is.
All right.
Then don't you need to see the thing that you're casting identify on?
Oh, shite, I need to touch it.
Ew!
Where did the bad man?
Show me on this stuffed animal.
Well, hang on. Everyone gather around.
Here, piggy.
Everyone gather around. I am going to call out. We know you're following us. Come out or we'll kill you.
Here, piggy. Here, piggy. Here, piggy. I mean, we could go with here, piggy, because I feel like telling him you're going to kill him isn't the best tactic.
When you're being followed by animated stuffed animals, you have to be firm. Come out, little animals, or we'll kill you.
This seems like a sound course of action.
All right, so you guys are heading west. On the north side of the river is where, Asil, you saw the pink fabric.
That's right.
Behind you on the south side is where you saw the browner fabric.
Fabric? That was fabric too. It's a bunch of fucking fashion designers running around in the woods.
Oh man, it's Dolce and Gabbana. 2 very, very stylish Italian men come running out of the woods brandishing halberds. No. So which way are you looking? That's my question. Which way are you looking?
East.
What? So you're looking back down the riverbed? Are you looking north or south? Are you looking at the pink or the brown?
The pink.
Oh, okay. So from behind you guys, you hear, "Yous guys are certainly a sight for sore eyes. Wow. So great. Sorry that we had to be like that there. We had to be certain that you were who we thought you was. My name's Polbear. This pink and porky palooka over there, that's my buddy there. That's Cutlet. Cutlet, come out here." And then
Cutlet and Polbear, I might have known.
So you guys see this about 3 foot tall stuffed teddy bear missing one ear, but whose mouth moves like it is a full-on living creature. He walks out of the trees and down the slope onto the riverbed from the north side, and then appearing out of nowhere, like inches from you guys, is this little pink piglet with kind of bulging eyes and floppy little pink piglet ears. And Cutlet, who you've been introduced to by Polbear, says, "We just want to be your friends. We just want to be friends with everybody, except, evil people will, we'll cut their throats and we'll make angels in their blood, whatever. But, everyone else, we just get ready for some hugging."
Hey guys, you seem like really nice guys. I have a wee question to ask. Where were you fooling with?
Before you can say anything, the little piglet leaps up and its tiny little arms wrap around your waist and it hugs you super tight.
Oh my god, this is the cutest nightmare ever.
And then it lets go. So what? I'm sorry. What were you trying to say? What's that?
Oh, nothing. I'm just going to silently use an identify spell on him to find out if he's good or evil.
Identify is, I don't know, maybe identify isn't really the spell here.
Oh wait, I didn't mean identify. I meant detect evil and good, obviously.
There you go. Obviously. Yes, and you can tell right off that this is super good. It is a super good creature.
Oh, good to know. He's kind of annoying, but apparently he's not evil.
He's super annoying, but he super likes you already.
Annoying does not mean evil.
No. So Polbear kind of swaggers in. He's like, this here woods, they used to be filthy with ghouls and ghasts and other shady types. That's why we built our fort Eviscerate. It's just up this way if you guys want to, I don't know, maybe come up there. There's a reason we were following you, and there's a friend of ours that is very eager to make your acquaintance. Let's just say that.
Well, lead on then, ugly stuffed bear, and let us meet this friend of fortuitous meetingness.
So the moment you say that, Cutlet starts jumping up and down. He's like, oh my.
If you try to hug me, I'll cut you with my silver dagger.
She holds back, or it holds back. You're not quite sure what their gender is. It steps back and she says, wait till you meet Revelana. She is so pretty. At night, sometimes she lets me brush her hair, sometimes. And once she put her pajamas in my pocket. Like, it doesn't mean that whatever. It was nice that she did that. And it doesn't mean that she loves me. It just means that, like, she just needed a place to put her pajamas. But here's it. And as she's saying that, she shows you that she's got this pajama pocket where her tummy is. And it almost, as she kind of reveals it, it almost looks like a bag of holding is in right inside her, where her stomach should be.
Interesting.
Doesn't seem like a pair of pajamas would fit in there. Interesting.
Do you want to test it?
I'm going to seize Cutlet by the ears and quickly stick my hand down its pocket.
Oh.
See what else I find in there.
So you go in there, and she's like, oh, I knew you wanted a hug. And while you're digging deep to your arm inside, she's got both arms tightly around your neck. Her eyes are closed, and she's enjoying the hug. You don't find anything. Oh, wait, no. You find a brush. There's just this nice little ivory-handled brush in there. That's it.
I'm going to confiscate it.
So, do a sleight of hand check for me.
Sleight of hand check. 19.
Okay. She does not notice. She's like, thanks for the snuggle there, mister. Okay, let's go to Camp Eviscerate.
Amick, get out of her pouch. What are you doing, Amick? Leave her alone.
None of your business, angel face.
So as you walk by, Polbear looks at you and he does one of these like two fingers, but he doesn't have fingers. He just like at his eyes, and then he points back at you. I'm watching you, Amick.
I'll shrug nonchalantly.
I am a golden god. Give him a finger.
Okay, so they escort you off of the riverbed path, and you are now walking through the ghoul-haunted woodland of Weir. I believe that's what it's called. And you, before long, reach a point where Polbear holds up his paw, and he's like, hold on a bit. This is weird.
What? Why do I have your accent? What happened?
We're usually up to our elbows in hugs by now. Everybody clench your butt cheeks. Something ain't right.
Oh, boy.
So the moment he says that, bam, he disappears. He goes invisible. And Cutlet goes, oh, boy. Bam. And Cutlet disappears and then appears ahead of you about 20 yards, and she waves you forward. So you're on a path. I need to know your marching order here, guys.
Well, is it the barbarian first and then the tree last?
Yes.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Okay, Rue, so you're at the head, and Vessel, you're bringing up the rear. You're heading up a hill. Call it a hill. It's more of an incline. It's very thick wood, but ahead you see the walls of Fort Eviscerate. It is an encampment. The walls go up about 12 feet. As you get to maybe 50 feet away, Pole Bear appears again in front of you, and he holds up his paw to stop. The doors, you can see now, have been torn to shreds. There's this eerie stillness in the air. There's a faint light that's visible, presumably from a torch inside the fort. Its glow is casting this rectangle of light into the forest. And hanging over the edge of the ramparts, over the edge of the wall, flapping kind of lazily in this breeze, it's rather dim now that you're in the thick of the forest. You see a large white swath of silk. Its edges are held down by some ropes that go over the wall and down inside the fort. What do you want to do?
Let's go in.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
Yes, totally. Let's run in.
How do you want to go in?
Down the ropes.
So the ropes actually don't come down. The silks are about 9 feet off the ground, and the ropes appear to be attached to something inside the fort. The ropes are stopping that silk from sort of flowing away.
Well, let's send in Nesbit. Nesbit, investigate!
And I'll just kick him in. And I'll make him go visibly, so if there's anything that's going to jump out, it'll see him.
well done.
So Nesbit,
I'm starting to understand this sacrificing Nesbit strategy.
He's a phoenix. I just bring him back.
No, I get
He's
it
an
now.
imp.
I'm starting to get it.
so where are you sending Nesbit?
Oh, just send him into the most dangerous looking spot of this situation.
Okay. Why don't we go for the front door since it's torn to shreds? Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So he flits through the front door. He's invisible now.
No. He's visible. He's visible because I want him to draw danger. I don't want him to sneak. If there's something that's going to jump out and kill us, I want them to jump out and kill Nesbit.
All right. So he comes through, the front door, and this is what he sees. He sees an open courtyard. It's about 100 feet long. There are 3 buildings, 2 on his left and 1 near the far end on his right. There is a well in the center of the fort. There's something that's happening beyond the farthest building on the right, but he can't quite make it out. There is hay bales on his right immediately by the door. There's a walkway all around the top of the walls. And there is a zombie that hasn't noticed him yet, about 5 feet in on his right-hand side. And there's another zombie on the rampart corner, like on the top of the fortification on his left. He sees just by the hay bales on his right, next to an archery stand, something that one would presumably use for target practice, there's another zombie. And as he looks past that, he sees a stack of barrels, and there is a zombie kind of doing this radio-controlled car bump into the wall up on the far, let's say that's the north wall of the fort. Just past the well, there's 1 more zombie, and that's all he can see from here at the door.
Excellent. I will command him to go invisible.
Okay.
And I will use my awakened mind to transfer all the pictures that Nesbit has just sent to me to my compatriots with a message.
Hey, zombies. Nothing much to worry about. Let's go kill them while we have the jump on them and they're all distracted.
Oh,
Eh?
wow, cool.
Finally, something to kill.
Good PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah, exactly.
So you guys are all taking this in. Now, before we continue, you do have a few magic items that you might perhaps want to identify. Who knows? They might become useful for this encounter.
Oh.
You discover that the two magic items are one, a vial of bottled breath, which basically means that you can blow people over with hurricane breath or hold your breath for an hour. So I believe, who has that? Asil? And the lute, which we discovered is a lute of Lathander that has the magic power to, when played, charm zombies into a fabulous dance macabre, giving advantage on anyone who attacks them. So,
also, there were the boots that I tried on and ran around it.
not a single sound. It's like, I don't know, they're boots of elven
like
kind.
the boots of elven kind. Yay! Just what I've always wanted.
Okay, so everyone knows what's happening in there. Poe and Cutlick are like, great! And they disappear. You guys are on your own. They've gone ahead.
Treeface,
Is that me?
play your lute. Yes, that's you. Play your lute. The rest of us, let's go in and kill zombies.
I just yelled timeout 10 times and then realized I had muted myself.
What's up, Asil?
Was the hurricane breath the thing that only works on zombies and skeletons and ghouls?
No, that is the lute.
That's the loot.
Okay.
It's called bottled breath. It gives you the gust of wind spell.
Yeah.
If you drink it, or it gives you the ability to hold your breath for an hour.
Great. I had written down zombies, skeletons, ghouls, and then crossed out mummies, ghosts, whites. But that's the loot.
That's correct. Yes,
all right.
Yes, that is the loot among your loot.
Carry on.
Okay, so going through the door first is who?
Me?
Okay, Rue?
Yes, the barbarian.
Why not? Yes, sounds great.
Barbarians first, as they like to say.
I would like to take out my sword. Taking out my sword, as one does when entering a room full of zombies.
Fabulous. Who's after her? Let's say it's Kapitch. Kapitch actually gives you a nod, and he goes south around near where the silk are. He's going on the outside of the wall. Who knows what his plan is?
Mm-hmm.
Second through the door is Asil?
Here I go!
Okay.
Quietly.
And then third through the door is Vessel.
And I will begin to play my lute.
Okay.
Is this your new quiet lute or your regular?
Yes, it's the new. No, playing the magic lute, not the shitty one that I can't play. I'm playing the one that you blessedly cannot hear.
He's playing his regular crappy lute. That would be awesome.
All right, everybody roll for initiative.
Woohoo!
Yay!
12.
20.
Okay, I'll call out your names and you tell me what it is.
No, it's better if we all just scream at once.
No, that's a great idea. That's a fabulous idea. Rue, what is your initiative?
19.
19. Okay. Amic?
20.
Whoa, good job.
Ooh.
Thanks.
Vessel?
12.
Asil?
7.
Pitch rolled a 16. All right, that's all set. Grand. Okay, so to start us off, Amic, you're first.
I am going to blast the zombie that is walking against the wall with an Eldritch Blast.
So do you mean up on the fortification wall or off against the wall making like a little robot carpet cleaner?
Yeah, the one that's like a robot carpet cleaner who's stuck. I'm picking on the one who looks the most helpless because that's the kind of warlock I am.
Okay, great. So roll to hit.
A 26.
Well done.
And that is a 10.
So 10 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. So you come in, that zombie is off to your right about 1, 5, 10, about 45 feet away, but it steps out in its little robo carpet cleaner manner. You get a clear view. You blast it. It hasn't even noticed you walk through the door, and it slams up against the wall and then back again, knocking over the barrels, which kind of tumble into the area. That announces to every zombie in the zone that someone has entered.
Shite.
Which brings us to Rue. You're next.
All right. Well, first of all, I get my rage on because that's useful.
Good, cool.
Okay.
Let me just tick that little box there.
So there is a zombie behind you up on the walkway about 12 feet up behind you to the right of the doors. And then there's another zombie about 15 feet away. And then there's the one about 40 feet away that Amik just blasted by the barrels.
All right. Well, that's fine. There's one that's like right behind me that's going to bite me.
No, he's up on the walkway.
Oh, okay. Well, then that means that my storm aura will hit him.
No, he's 12 feet up. Well, you can't, like, it's up, right? So even if you're right under him, it's still 12 feet up, right?
But it's lightning. Can I jump at the
Jump,
same
jump.
time?
Jump 2 feet.
Yeah. Or you could just use your movement. You could just go up there and then you'd be next to him.
Yeah, okay. That's
Okay.
less cool.
Does that take a turn though?
No, you have movement.
Yeah, okay. Let's do some movement, and then I want to lightning strike him because that would look super cool. So I'm gonna run up some stairs and say
Okay.
huzzah!
Okay,
Because
go
I'm
for it.
so fucking mad.
Nice.
And
You're
do
full
I
on
need
raging.
to do again? But
Nail
I wanna
him!
lightning
Jab him! Nail him!
Oh my god! Fine.
Sword him and then lightning him.
Okay, thank you.
Kill him.
Squash him
He's not
and
doing
press him and step.
Make him into a stew. Fine. Well, we've talked about javelins, so let's do that then.
Okay.
19.
Great, you hit him.
Nice.
1d6 plus 2 is 6. Plus 2 because I'm raging is 8. And then I hit him with some motherfucking lightning.
Right on. Roll that.
And then you have to roll.
Oh, right. My apologies. I have to roll a dex save. He rolls a 8.
Haha! So that's 10 damage.
Sweet. Okay. So you whip up the stairs, you come around, the zombie sort of scrambles back as it sees you coming. You're surrounded by this electric lightning storm. You jab him with your javelin. It's a javelin jab. And the moment it touches his flesh, it explodes inside of him. You actually see little, I don't know, snowflakes of electricity inside of his eyes.
His death is so beautiful.
But he doesn't die. He's still hanging in there. He's nearly dead. And next up is Kapitch. You guys notice that out of nowhere, Kapitch comes flying over the wall with a big leap, and he does the patented murder hornet torpedo glaive dive on something behind the first building that was on your right that was described to you. There's a zombie apparently hidden in that area, and he's coming down on it. So he nails him with a 14, and he does 17 damage. Oh, nice. Ooh. You guys don't see what happens, but there is a cloud of red mist that kind of pops up above the building on your left. So that's Pitch. He's done well. And we're at Nesbit.
Oh, Nesbit. Nesbit's going to go flutter around the zombie I'm killing to help me on my next turn.
All right. Great. Vessel.
I have never played the lute or any instrument better in my entire life, though nobody else can hear it.
Okay, so you're playing it. Let's see here. Where are you?
The music is incredible. If only others could know.
What is he doing? He's supposed to be.
I am-
He's supposed to be helping us fight, and he's just like pretending to strum on his lute.
I am a virtuoso.
You are shredding.
This is weird.
So you guys notice Vessel walks through the doors. He kicks one of the doors aside. He's got his lute, which he whips out from his back, and he strums on it. And you don't hear a sound at all, but you see immediately the 4 zombies that are within 30 feet. So the one that you just zapped up on the walkway there, Rue, and the other one that is to the left on the corner of the rampart, the one beside the target practice, and though you can't see him, the one that Kapitch just nailed, they start to do this puppet dance to the music, the silent music that is being played by your Treebeard friend. The one by the target practice shakes it off, but in front of you, Rue, and above you and to your left on the ramparts, Amik, you see these 2 zombies are dancing away.
I have like a white man overbite thing going on, like as I play this thing that nobody can hear, but it is the best. The best.
This is weird. What's happening? Everyone's dancing, and our tree man is looking very strange. I don't know what the hell's going on.
What are you going to do, Asil?
Well, how many zombie things are around?
Well, you can see 4. Well, you can see 4, and you know there's a 5th from the effect of Kapitch's attack behind the building that's just ahead of you.
I am going to be the bane of 3 of them within 30 feet of me, and they will have to try their charisma at me.
Okay, so they have to do a charisma saving throw?
That's right. That's how I like to put it.
So the one that is in front of Rue, it rolls 15.
Well, fine.
What is your spell casting DC? What is it?
13.
Okay, so that one passes. It shakes off the magical effects of your Bane spell. It realized that it's bigger than the moment. It's not about him. And yet he, in knowing that he is part of the clockwork machinery of the universe, he somehow finds solace that it helps him escape the effect. The one that is to the right of Hammock, it tries. This one literally rolled. It has a -3 on charisma. So just to give you some context, the fact that the other one passed with its -3 charisma is a kind of a travesty. This one failed miserably with a -3. So that is the one up on the corner of the ramparts to the left of you, Amik.
0 charisma, 0 charisma.
The one up by the target practice mannequin, it's going to roll a 10.
Ha ha!
So it feels the effect of your spell. Describe Bane to everybody. What does Bane do?
I have no idea because it doesn't tell me. Honestly, here's what it says in the description. It says, up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range must make charisma saving throws. Whenever a target that fails a saving throw makes it does not tell me what it does.
Okay. Well, basically you're giving it bad luck, right? The idea is that it having failed it, they have to roll a d4 and subtract that amount from any attack they make. It basically says, oh, you thought you hit me? Doink. Sorry. -3. You miss me. It's kind of like bad luck.
You're right. It does say that later on, but it's very technical and unclear. I just knew I was doing something to them.
We've got them now.
Okay, so this one fails it too. And great. So it is baned. And let me see here.
So 2 of them are banned and 1 shook it off, right?
That's right. Mm-hmm. So well done. Do you want to use your movement to go anywhere? Or do you have a bonus action that you want to use?
Ooh. Movement. I'll just go closer to something else I can attack on the next in the next turn.
Okay. So why don't I move you up to the next to the hay bales and where the mannequin is, where that zombie guy
Sounds
is.
good. I like mannequins.
Okay.
Go. Running up to the mannequins.
So the zombies are up. The one in front of you, Rue, that one is absolutely dancing.
Ha.
It is going to do a saving throw to break the spell, and it fails. So it rolls an 11. It continues dancing. You see regret in its eyes.
No slam dance for you.
The one that is on the walkway to the left of you, Amik, it's going to try to break free from the spell too.
Oh, you think you can?
It rolls a 13. Lathander, what is the spell save DC on the loot vessel?
They need to beat a 12.
So he passes, bastard, by
Curses.
1. And that brings us now to... Let's go, Amik. What are you going to do?
All right, I am going to toll the dead on the one that is stuck like a broken Roomba up against the wall that Nesbit is tickling. I'm going to toll the dead on him. He is to make a
Okay.
saving throw of something.
Okay.
Wisdom save.
Right.
With disadvantage because Nesbit is tickling him.
That's right. He rolls a 6.
Ha ha! Screw you! And take the damage of that is very bad. Take the damage of it's just 6. It looks like.
That's okay. He only had 4. So the bell forms above his head. Now it is a zombie, which means it has
I know.
some zombie things to do.
It's got to get back up because they always do.
But because Nesbit's there, I'm going to say it has to do its Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Yes! Ha ha!
It rolls an 11 and a 5.
It doesn't pass. Then it stays dead.
So it does not pass. So it totally there's a moment where it's like, I got you. I am so. Oh wait, no, and it dies.
Haha.
Well done. So that
First
guy is,
zombies on me.
Good job.
well done. So Nesbit's on his own now. Do you want to use your bonus action to command him to go somewhere else?
Yes, I'm going to command him. I'm going to command him to go tickle another zombie, the one by the haste.
The one that Asil is facing.
No, I don't want to help her. I don't like her.
What the hell?
Since when?
It's nothing. Shh, never mind. It's a secret.
To your right, above you on the rampart, like on
That
the
one.
walkway there. Yeah, okay. So he flies up there. Great. Fabulous. So Rue, you're up.
All right. Is there still a dancing zombie right beside me?
Yes, and he is barely hanging on.
Amazing. I would like to stick him with the pointy end.
Go for it.
10,
Oh.
12, beg your pardon, 12 because raging.
Oh yeah, you totally hit him. Sorry, like even 10 hit. His armor class is pitiful. You hit him. Well done.
Thank you.
Even with your bad roll.
Okay, good. It's 1d8 plus 5, and so that's 6 plus 5 is 11. 11 pointy end into his face.
So you lash into John Travolta's sad zombie doppelganger, nail him. You kill him. How do you kill him?
With the pointy end, with Kraken's eyelash. I just want to take him out.
Okay, so your hand disappears in through, pulverizes his heart, which on the end of your rapier beats its last as you bring it back, and he collapses at your feet. Well done.
And as he's dying, he says,
Glitter.
ha, 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 ha.
We're gonna see. He's gonna roll a Constitution saving throw. And he fails. So he is absolutely dead.
He is not staying alive.
Yeah.
Not staying alive
Are
at all.
Are there any other zombies within 10 feet?
No, there's not. No.
Damn. Okay.
You're up on the walkway. You could hop across and try to get the one that Nesbit is tickling on the other side of the doorway.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Okay.
Pretty nimble.
All right, give me an athletics check.
Mm.
Do a little hop over there.
7.
So you leap over. Vessel, you're shredding it like Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah.
You see Rue leap across, super confident. She's just killed a zombie. But maybe there's some gore.
Oh, no.
The moment you plant your foot, it kind of gives way.
No.
You slip on the entrails of the zombie, and instead of making it across, Rue, you slam into the other side. You need a dexterity saving throw. Otherwise, you fall on Vessel.
No.
Oh, totally good. 22.
Okay.
Yes.
So you hold on, you pull yourself up.
Dexterity is
All right.
your
That's
thing.
good, because otherwise it's super mean DMing. Hey, why don't you jump? Oh, no, you fell.
Super mean. All right. So you're there now. You're about 10 feet away, but that I'd say that's used your movement. And we'll move on now to Kapitch. He's got this zombie in front of him. You can't see it happening, but you hear the sound of him going, clickety click, barb a trick. I'm going to nail you, Mr. Zombie, with my zombie shtick. One more time.
God, he was a barber popper all along.
All along. Okay. So he attacks with his glaive and he rolls a 14, which hits. And he does 13 points of damage, which kills the zombie. You hear the Barber Papa fun happening on the other side of the shed. You don't know what's going on, but it gets really quiet really fast. And Kapitch runs out. You see him run past the well over to the zombie that is in that area. Vessel, it's your turn.
I continue to shred. I am looking for a zombie that was previously unaffected, that I couldn't reach with my incredible music. And I will start to walk towards them so that they too can partake in the incredible concert taking place in front of them.
So you can move ahead to a spot kind of in between the two that are currently, well, the one that is currently under your spell and the one that Kapitch is taking on.
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to roll. He rolls an 8. So he now is under your spell. Kapitch is thrown somewhat by the reaction. He expected a cowering, but instead he gets something more akin to a invitation to join him. What's a dance? A waltz? To join him in a waltz.
Yeah, it's a delightful little waltz.
Foxtrot. It's a
foxtrot.
Yes.
Or like a polka. Who knows? Because there's a lot going on in this little zombie mind. It's a little tango.
It's really too bad that nobody else can hear this because it is incredible. It's so good. It's incredible.
It is really good. So the one next to you, Asil, it has Bane on it, but it is going to try to attack you anyway.
Well, too fucking bad, because I am going to, what was I going to do?
So it rolls a 9. It doesn't even matter. It rolls a 9, and even if it rolled Bane, it would not hit you. So it clumsily takes a swipe at you. And you're feeling pretty awesome. You're being kind of like a superwoman. And then the one that is above you, Amek, there's one that just saw you, Rue, come up. It's going to approach you and take a swipe. And oh my God, these guys suck. It rolls a 5. I don't know. Maybe Nesbit is in the way. I don't, because he went over there to help Amic with its attack, but it isn't able to get to you. It takes a swipe, but sort of stumbles, half confused, half just plain zombie. It isn't able to touch you.
Stupid zombie can't do anything right. Ha ha.
The one in front of Amic is dancing, but it's going to try to break out. 12, which I think meets the DC of the Ludolithander.
It does.
Okay. So it breaks the spell and is now immune for the next 24 hours.
Bah.
Oh, no.
So that is that. Moving on, we're at you, Asil.
Already? Oh, yeah, because I didn't actually do anything a moment ago. Okay, who's still alive?
Well, there's this zombie right in front of you that tried to hit you but failed miserably.
True. Well, is there anyone further away? Because I have a spell that has a 60-foot radius that I might as well use on someone further.
There's the one that Pitch is taking care of, and then there's the one that Rue is dealing with up on the ramparts, the one that just kind of stumbled over Nesbit.
And if I don't take care of the one right in front of me, will it get me?
It could, potentially, yeah.
Well, I'm going to toll the motherfucking dead at that one.
The one in front of you or the one by Rue?
That's right! The one by me, because I don't want to get killed. Toll the dead! Ta-da! It has to roll a wisdom saving throw.
And it rolls a whopping 5.
Ah!
So how much damage? Full damage then. So roll the damage. Is it 2d8?
It's 1d8, I believe. 5!
Okay. It takes 5 damage. So the spectral bell appears above its head. It's looking around. Many of its friends have met tragic ends, and with that sense of ennui in its heart, you shatter its self-confidence. It was going to ask you to dance, but it's not going to happen now.
Nope.
So, Amic, you're up.
All right.
Wait, so it's just shattered its self-confidence. That was the effect.
Yeah, and you heard it. You heard it, but it seemed more interesting to talk about its self-confidence.
Right.
I'm not sure.
So much for Toll the Deadest. Like, Toll some ego damage.
You basically pantsed him. You basically pulled his trousers down.
I said, no, I won't dance with ye.
Amic, what are you going to do?
So the one that Nesbit is tickling has not been wounded yet, correct?
Correct. Though it
All right.
does have Bane on it.
That's fine. I am going to cast Witch Bolt on him.
Okay. Oh, great. Okay.
And oh no. Oh, but Nesbit's tickling him, so I get advantage. Haha. So I hit him, I'm sure, with a 19.
Oh yeah. His armor class is 8.
Yes.
Probably hit him
And then
with
the
the first
lightning
one.
damage. The lightning damage he has taken on this turn is 11.
Ooh, all right. Okay.
What's Witch Bolt? It's just like lightning?
Yeah, but he's hit forever. It's like stuck to him.
Cool.
Until I break my concentration, he's just going to keep taking damage from my lightning bolt that's coming down from the sky. It's fantastic.
Cool.
So the coruscating witchy electricity.
Oh wait,
leaps
it's
from your hand.
2d12. I'm sorry. I lied.
Okay, all right.
It says 2d12, and so therefore he actually takes 18 damage.
Ah! Oh, okay. So another 7.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you nearly kill him. There is the invisible form of Nesbit tickling him underneath the arms. There's Rue, who just saw him stumble over to you. He's surrounded by people who are better at life, and he's not looking good. Probably one more hit will take him out. And we're at you, Rue.
Excellent. Let's hit him.
Go for it!
Yep, 20. That's a dirty 20. And this. Oh, seriously? So 6 to start, and then with my bonus action, he needs to do a dex save.
Here he goes. 16.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
He's barely hanging on.
It's half damage, so you can't take a half of a 1. So never mind.
But what was your first damage?
Oh man, I don't know. I was too busy making lightning. 1 + 5. 1 + 5 is 6.
Yeah, he only had 4 hit points.
Awesome.
You totally killed him. Yeah.
Yay.
So good news. You maybe not the most confident attack you've ever had, but sort of without even caring or even noticing, you obliterate him. His body kind of slides off in 2 directions, his top from the bottom. It tumbles down the stairs, and you've killed a zombie. Well done.
Huzzah!
You're such a perfectionist.
I like to kill things.
Brilliant. So Rue has done her thing. Kapitch will now attack the zombie right in front of him. Go, Kapitch. He rolls a 4. So that's really sad.
Oh.
The zombie sort of does a little... Wait, is this the zombie that you Ingwe mom steamed?
I believe it is. He
Right.
was dancing.
That means Kapitch has advantage. So Kapitch tries again. Yeah, it's a 10, but it doesn't matter. He totally nails him. And okay, you see this zombie go through the full cycle of victory and defeat. He feels he's missed the blow, and Kapitch just comes around with the hilt of the sword and catches him under the chin, severs the head from the body, and that zombie is gone.
Woohoo!
So the only zombie you can see is the one right in front of you, Asil, which is inconvenient because Nesbit is up next.
Come on, Nesbit.
Well, Nesbit, I guess. Nesbit, I'm going to send a search for any hidden zombies.
What the fuck?
Okay.
There's
What
one in
is his
plain
movement?
sight right in front of me.
Well, yeah, but that's fine. You don't need any help.
His movement, I believe, is
40 feet.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say.
So he can make it to about the well, and he doesn't see any other zombies for where he is. He can use his action to dash if you want.
Here, Nesbit, Nesbit, Nesbit.
Yeah. Fast fly around, because all he needs to do, he needs to go as fast as he can. So he should be using his flying speed at 40 feet to see whoever he can see.
Right. He gets about 40 feet past the well and past the second building on the right, just next to the building I described on the left, near the far end. And around the corner, through his eyes, you see what looks like an ogre, but its eyes are white and its skin is putrid and sloughing off.
Zombie ogre around the corner, everybody.
Oh, no.
Christ.
And with that, it steps out into the middle of the walkway.
Okay.
You can see it now. It doesn't approach you guys, though. It's basically it's staying there for reasons. Who knows? Vessel, you're up.
I continue to shred, and I walk with purpose towards the ogre zombie.
You're 30 feet?
Yes.
15, 20, 25. Okay, so that's just in range. So he is going to have to... Yeah, it doesn't affect him at all.
Is he within striking distance, or is he still not yet within striking distance?
Yeah, he's about 30 feet away from you.
Okay. I will hold back and wait to see what happens.
Okay. So Asil, the zombie in front of you, it's his turn now. He has Bane, so he's going to take an attack at you. He rolls a 14, but he has Bane, which is an 11, which I assume does not hit you. I'm certain it doesn't hit you. So but that brings us to you. It is now your turn.
I have a question about zombies.
Yes?
Well, you can like damage them with normal weapons. They just won't kill them normally.
Correct. You can damage them, and if they fail their saving throw, they don't get up again.
Well, you know what? I haven't used radiant consumption. I have that once per long rest.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to use some radiant consumption action on this one that's in front of me.
Go for it.
Once a turn, an attack or spell deals 4 in extra radiant damage to one target, And at the end of your turns, creatures within 10 feet, including you, take 2 in radiant damage.
So it immediately does 4?
That's right.
4 in extra radiant damage in one target. You can still attack it and add on that 4.
Okay. Well, I'm going to attack it with a mace.
Great, go for it.
And then I'm going to add on the radiant consumption. So, with my mace, which is a 5.
Yeah, so you missed it.
Shite.
But this burst of angelic light from you stops it. Just when it was feeling the urge to gloat, you rob him of all, again, confidence. And so he's not looking good. As you guys look on, so Kapitch and even Asil from where you are, Rue, you're up high. Amik, you can't see this, but just to describe it, suddenly both Poe and Cutlet bamf out of nowhere, and you see them right on top of the ogre zombie. As they latch onto the zombie, there's this big puff of air. So first of all, they have to hit. So we're going to try that. They hit.
Woo-hoo.
And both of them, you see Pole Bear latches on, Cutlet tries and is shouldered away by the ogre. But
Oh, Cutlet, you incompetent beastie.
Pole Bear's like, what the hell are you doing here? And this huge puff of dust explodes from basically inside of him as he latches onto the ogre's face, and the ogre starts going, "Ooh, ooh, 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 ooh," and falls down on the ground. It's laughing.
Was he tickling him?
So yeah, it looks like you don't know what's going on. And we're back at you, Rue.
Okay, so let's kill a thing. Can I just kill a thing?
Yep.
You can run down and help out Asil.
I will do that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I
would
still
like
have
to
a
run.
zombie. I have a zombie in front of me that's ailing but still alive. Or there's the big ogre that's being tickled.
Is one on the way to the other?
You are close enough to help Asil with her zombie.
Perfect. I want to stick it with the pointy end.
Go for it.
And I do. That's a dirty 20. And then I roll
nice.
this. And 3 plus 5 is 8. And then I also hit it with lightning unless it's already dead. And then I'd like to hit something else in 10-foot range.
It's the only thing. It has 11 hit points. So so 8 plus your rage, right?
No,
So
rage is only to hit, not for damage.
No, rage is on top of your damage.
Great. Then 10.
Like, I'm pretty sure. Let me just confirm
I never
that.
am sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, plus 2 melee damage. Good times 10.
Yeah. So you leap forward. Asil, you see Rue come vaulting off of the walkway and across the courtyard to your side. She is brandishing her rapier. She cuts the shape of your initials into the zombie's chest and nearly kills it. She looks at you and with a crook of your eyebrow, twist your wrist, and a bolt of electricity zaps into the zombie and its eyeballs burst in front of you. It's going to try to do a dexterity saving throw. It rolls a 4. It collapses at your feet. It's very impressive. Asil.
Wow.
She is just... Yeah.
I was especially impressed by her throwing dice while she was flying through the air.
It was really
That
great.
was amazing.
Okay. So, Amik, you're up.
Well, so the laughing ogre zombie, right?
Yes.
I am going to get him while he is incapacitated.
Okay.
I might as well get him with a witch bolt, since I had a thing with a witch bolt and then it was wasted. I have one spell slot left. I'm going to witch bolt him. Do I have advantage because he's laughing on the floor?
Well, you would. You're 50 feet. You're 50 feet away.
Oh, well, then I'll run up. I'll get close enough to do it.
Sorry, you're like that's after you walk 25 feet.
Oh, so I can't make it.
You have Eldritch Blast though, which is like 120 feet.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted to use the fancy schmancy spell because I just got it when I leveled up. And Eldritch blasting warlocks are incredibly boring, but I guess that's what I'll do.
I don't think you're boring. I think you're freaking awesome.
But Eldritch Blast is like warlocks are really cool until you have to play them, and it's like, oh, Eldritch Blast them. Oh, I missed. Okay.
Well, it does have the name Eldritch in it, which helps it be incredibly cool.
It's very on brand as well.
Well, that's because if they just called it Colored Bolt of Energy, no one would ever want to play Warlock. Okay, I'm Eldritch Blasting him, and I'm doing so with advantage because
he's laughing.
He's on the floor. Oh man, does a 13 do it?
Yes, he has an armor class.
Yes. Oh man, and then I rolled a 5. I couldn't get any lower.
It hurts him, but not in a way that he would notice.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, lame.
He's a zombie too. Christ.
He is really tough. Kapitch's turn. Kapitch is going to run in, and with advantage, he's going to attack. You see him. He runs in with his glaive forward like he's charging into the breach. He hits him with an 11. That's all he needed. Sweet. He does 9 points of damage.
Ooh.
Cuts him right across the chest. You see it split open, and there's this gust of one of his lungs is punctured, and it fills the air with a sulfurous stench. Vessel, you're up.
All right. I continue walking towards the ogre who's being tickled.
You can get right up there.
I get right up there. Yeah. I continue to play even though he's not affected because I really am enjoying playing really well. And then I hit him repeatedly with the loot.
With the loot?
With the loot. I'm going to walk up to him and I'm going to hit him with the loot.
Okay. All right. Go for it. Roll your D20.
16.
So you hit him. Just make this a unarmed attack, whatever that is for you, since it's both of you are wood.
Hold on. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's just 5.
You did 5 points of damage. So it's basically Eldritch Blast damage.
Wait a minute. You're made of wood. You could have just hit him with your arm and not broken your loot.
So now I have to see if the loot breaks. Now we have to see if the incredibly thematic loot breaks. Let's just try that.
The magic loot.
Okay, it's fine. Well done. It's good. It's nice. It's very.
I mean, as far as I know, it didn't work at all. You couldn't hear a thing. I know.
You're right.
But it looked nice.
Well, you did see the zombies stop and then.
That's true.
Yes. So you nailed that zombie right across the face. There is a audible thunk as you slap the loot onto its wide back. But it's okay. Well, it took damage. So now the stuffies, both of them, they disappear. You don't know where they've gone, which brings us to Nesbit.
Nesbit? Oh, geez. Well, what will he do? Nesbit is going to hold his action in case the ogre stops giggling.
Okay.
And then he's going to tickle the zombie ogre.
Okay.
Well, at very least, he'll distract him to give me advantage when I attack.
So it is the ogre's turn now, and he's going to roll. He rolls a 17 and breaks the effect of the spell against him.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Oh, right.
He
So
was
now
ready
he's
to
being
tickle.
tickled. Nesbit comes down on him, and we're at you, Amik.
Well, great. So I'm going to Eldritch Blast then with advantage because now... Oh, you know what? No, even better. I'm going to Toll the Dead on him.
Ooh.
What's the range
Because
on
he's
that?
been damaged. Oh, right. Well, I'm still going to run up. I have my movement to get closer. Toll the Dead is 60 feet.
Okay, you're good. Wisdom save. He rolls a 6.
He rolls
He's
a 6. Well,
he's a zombie. He's not very wise. He's the -2 on his old wisdom there.
and then he is taking an 8 damage.
As you look into its eyes, having zapped it with your Eldritch Blast, that's what you did, right? It was all Eldritch Blasty.
No, I told the dead on him.
Oh, right. So the bell appears above his head in that way that we've become very familiar with now. It sounds. He tries to grab the bell. He thinks it's like a little baby in his crib, reaching up at the mural.
You stupid zombie ogre.
It's like a cat toy.
It is. He can't reach it though. It just his hand goes right through. It's so sad. And now we are at Rue.
Guess what, guys? I want to stick it with the pointy end.
Yeah. So you are super far away. You're 65 feet away.
Okay, well, I can get to 35 feet away. And then what's a javelin for if not for throwing?
Oh, yeah, you can hit him.
Let's do that then. So I'm going to run up my max.
With advantage, I'd say, because Nesbit is in there providing the help action.
Sweet. Okay, well, I run 30 feet. And throwing it. 17 plus 4 is good. 17 plus 4 is math, which is 21.
Oh, yeah, you hit him.
You're good? Okay.
He's not looking good, kids. He's barely hanging on.
You know, it's sort of sad because this guy didn't really do anything to us. We just sort of jumped and were mean to all the dead people. He didn't do a thing.
You got the loot and you got stuffies making them laugh. It wasn't really a fair fight.
We took a bit of a preemptive strike.
So what was the damage there, Rue?
8.
Okay, so Kapitch and Vessel hear the hiss of your javelin as it approaches. They kind of turn to watch as it zooms like a dart through the air. It strikes the zombie in the jaw, removing it from its head. Ooh. Its tongue is lolling out as it tries to find half of its missing face. One more hit and this sucker is done.
Finish him.
Brings us to you, Asil.
Can I move to 60 feet and do something?
You can.
Ha! I am going to run 10 or so feet forward. And all along, guys, I had this spell called Sacred Flame, which, you know, at a glance, being a cleric with lots and lots of spells, I thought it was just something to make a nice fire later for us to gather around. Turns out, a flame-like radiance descends on a creature that I can see within range, and the target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage.
Okay.
Ha! Sacred Flame! Ta-da!
So, Rue, you see Asil rip by. She kind of does this vault around the corner of the well that you just passed before you threw your javelin. And Asil, you plant your feet. You utter the words. You cast the spell. The radiant flame leaps from your fingers and makes a beeline towards the ogre. He sees it is coming his way, and though he has lost his jaw, he will try to avoid. He rolls a 13. So what is your spell save DC?
13.
So it makes it.
Oh, if he ties it, he wins?
Yeah. He made the save. So the energy comes at him. It actually goes right over your shoulder, Amik. and
Whoa!
past Kapitch, Nesbit, who is tickling the ogre underneath its arms, lifts its hands as if we're in the operating room for the clear moment. But it actually skitters off of his slimy skin and bashes against the wall and the other doors that are on the actual west side of the fort, but doesn't hurt him.
Go, damn it.
Unfortunately. Damn it. But you're closer and you look cool doing it. And now we're at Kapitch, who hears something and doesn't attack the zombie. He goes off he leaps over top of you, Vessel, and goes off into the corner of the building near a door where, just appearing for you to see, Vessel, Poe and Cutlet are trying to break into the building that's there. They're trying to get into a door.
Oh, okay.
So Kapitch is going to try to break that door down. Cutlet moves aside and Kapitch puts his shoulder into the door. All right. So you see the door kind of slams open and Pitch disappears inside. You don't know what's going on. Cutlet and Poe follow him inside. Vessel, you're up.
All right. So now we have this troll, this ogre zombie.
Yep.
I've hit him with the loot. That didn't do much. So I'm holding my loot in my left hand. I will engage my arm blade. And is he still being tickled? Is he?
Yes, you get advantage. Go for it.
All right. I am going to try to take his head off with my arm blade. I swing back and I just try to lop his head off in one fell swoop.
Go for it. What?
That's
What?
no.
You had to roll twice, right? Because
I had to roll twice. Whoa! Whew, thank goodness for rolling twice. That's still not so awesome. 12.
It's okay. He has an armor class of 8. He's a big.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He's a huge mountain. It's good.
Right.
It's good. It's easy to hit.
Okay.
He's a bag of hit points, basically.
And I hit him for 14.
Okay, so you kill him. How do you
Yay!
kill him?
All right.
His
head does indeed fly from his shoulders into the air, turns over twice before he actually realizes that he's dead, and then it lands at the feet of Asil.
Oh, okay, so it goes far. So
yeah, I hit him hard.
So you wind up and like Babe Ruth, you decapitate this ogre zombie with a huge swing. The head careens through the air past you, Amek, over top of your head. Rue, you're standing next to Asil. You're next to the well. The head comes right for you. Asil, let's just make a dexterity saving throw to see if you're hit by the zombie head.
Oh, I thought I landed in front of me. Oh my god.
Just roll your 20 and add your dexterity modifier.
Oh, okay. I rolled a 5.
Okay.
And my dexterity is a 1. I have a 6.
Okay. So it lands in front of you. It's sort of like a melon. It splats and gray matter flies out in every direction. Oh. Rue,
that's all right.
I need you to do a dexterity saving throw as well.
Okay. 16 plus 3 is 19.
Okay, so Rue, you leap in the air, you do this somersault and come down. You're totally fine. You're looking at your perfectly clean outfit before you turn to your left and you see Asil is covered from head to foot in zombie ogre brains.
And you know what? I'm a bit tired and I'm already covered, so I'm just gonna sit down on the ogre head for a moment just to catch my breath.
Wonderful. So we are out of combat, and this is what we have. So we have Asil sitting on an ogre head. We have Rue next to Asil, wondering how she avoided that. We've got Amek.
And try not to
Try not to vomit. We have Amek, who can see you. Amek, you can see that the ogre has died, and you can see Vessel up at the edge of the building that I described, where the stuffies went inside with Kapitch. You didn't see them go inside, but you see Vessel standing there. What are you guys gonna do?
I don't know. Let's talk to the stuffies and figure out what was going on with the zombie attacks. Anyway, they brought us here. It was sort of stupid of them to run away and not tell us what they were doing.
All
So
right.
I think we should run up to where they ran into the door after Kapitch.
Agreed.
Good idea. Let's go.
So Vessel was the only one to actually see them go in there outside of Kapitch. So Vessel, do you just tell everybody what the deal is?
I do. I say,
Where did they go?
they went up that way. I said they went that way.
Oh, good.
All right. So Vessel, you lead everybody through the open doorway that Kapitch shattered with his shoulder. And you enter into this final room, this final little building. When you open the door, you see what at first appears to be a pile of rags. But right on top of it, you notice are the familiar figures of Poe and Cutlet. And you hear Poe Bear go, "Up and at 'em, you scaredy cats. The coast is clear, huh? Who wants a hug?" And suddenly,
Oh, no.
the pile of rags spring to life. And before you can say you are all covered in stuffies hugging the living daylights out of you.
Oh, I'd
There's
rather
about 2
see-
dozen of them. And it's not just bears and piglets, it's sheep and puppies and bunnies, and they're latching on to whomever they can hold on to. Yeah, you feel, though, when they're holding on to you, this like invasion of your space is perhaps tempered somewhat by the fact that they are all trembling in fear. And very shortly after they hold on to you, you get a sense that they are calming down and not quite so afraid.
Ugh, phew, because they're
Wow.
gross and cuddly.
I like them.
I
think they're adorable.
I don't, but they were a bit handy for wiping off some of the ogre brains.
You're wiping the brains off with the live stuffies? That's
right.
brilliant. That's the
Nice.
In another life, we could be friends, and yet I don't trust her.
What? What did you say? Did you say something?
Never mind. Nothing, never mind.
All right. So they're hugging us. Is there any more we can do here?
They were afraid of something. We've got to go find it.
Let's look around the room.
Well, Poe Bear says, "Yous guys, sorry you had to go through all this. I don't know what to say. This isn't what we had planned. Revelana was supposed to be here. She's nowhere to be found. I don't know what's going on. Guys, what happened?" The other stuffies describe a horrific scene. They say that shortly after Cutlet and Poe Bear went to track you guys down, they heard kind of a whirring sound in the air. And, well, they saw a balloon. Inside the balloon was the ogre zombie. And flanking it and holding other zombies were these ridiculously crazy-looking kind of gorilla creatures with what looked like mechanical helicopter blades on their heads.
Oh,
and
no.
they came in close. They dropped the ogre zombie into the courtyard. And after setting the other zombies free, they grabbed Revelana and shot off high into the sky. As they took off, they shattered the front door. That's where we stand. So Poe Bear's like, "Wow, I didn't think anyone could touch Revelana. Like, she usually sees this sort of thing coming. You know what I mean? She's a frickin' diviner, for Christ's sakes. Hey, you guys, we got to find Revelana. She's like the key to this whole thing, right?"
Well, see, the thing is, we were headed to this dam because there's a vampire who's made a dam and we were going to break it all up. And now you've got this Revelana person you want us to chase. Why? We already had a plan. Bear?
Don't you guys know?
No.
What?
Know what?
These flying monkey creeps, they come from the dam.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, that's handy. So the flying monkeys with the helicopters on their heads are also at the dam with the vampire. Oh, that's good.
I don't know anything. I don't know anything about no vampire. All I know is that those frickin' gorilla helicopter guys, they're flying around that place. It's about a half a day's away from here. They've been flying around there for about 2 weeks now.
Well, I have an idea. Why don't we all have a long nap, and then we'll go out first thing tomorrow morning and rescue this Revelana person and kill the vampires for our dentist flea friend,
You know what, Amick?
thus ending the plague on old Bosford.
This sounds like an excellent plan.
I never thought I'd say this, Amick, but I agree with you.
Hmm? Oh, and yet somehow I no longer trust my judgment.
What? What's that? What did you say?
Nothing at all. Never mind.
So I need you. Is everyone inside the building?
I believe so, yes.
You hear some chirping from outside, Amick, and you recognize Nesbit's voice.
Nesbit, what is this? What's happening?
Nesbit speaks in your mind. Come here. There's something around its neck. Come here.
Why don't you just tell me what it is? Because I can see through your eyes, you
Shut the hell up and get over here, you stupid little... Come here, I got something.
right,
I don't know, I can't get it off its neck.
I'll go. I'll go in. When I get there, I'm going to kick him. First thing I'm going to do before I look is I'm going to kick him. And I with a 13, and it's an unarmed strike. So I did 1 hit point damage on him with my unarmed strike.
So when you kick him, he kind of careens back. He is holding on to a chain that was around the gory remnants of the ogre's neck, kind of pinned the end of the chain pinned beneath the body. But he flies back, rubbing his aching behind.
Actually, it's not that aching. I looked at the damage again, and the damage I can do with the unarmed strike is 0. So he's not that aching. But I'll see what the medallion is. I'll see what it was he was holding.
It's the thought that counts.
It's actually a scroll case.
Oh.
So you open the scroll case up, and there's a letter inside.
Yes, what does the letter say? Look, everyone, a letter.
I will read to them.
It says, "Dear adventurers, we have the diviner, Revelana Floodwater. Though she is mine now, I promise she will not come to harm if you bring me the secret weapon. Do this, and we will unblock the dam."
Oh, well, that seems easy. Paul Bear, do you know anything about the secret weapon?
The secret weapon?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the blunder beast? Oh, yeah. Where the hell is that guy? And he starts looking around. He can't find it anywhere. You see him walk up and down. All the other stuff he searched. Finally, Cutler goes, maybe we should go check out back. Sometimes he likes to go, looking for firewood or something. So Cutler pushes open the door on the side, on the west side of the fort. And about 40 feet away at the edge of the brush, you see what looks like Vessel. You see what looks like someone who is sort of similar to you. Kind of cowering in the trees, maybe about 5 feet hiding in the shade.
I go over to the trees. I just walk towards it. I carefully, softly... I don't know what this thing is, why a Warforged would be cowering.
So when you come up, you see that it looks like you, in some respects, it is slightly bigger. Mm-hmm. It's quaking in fear. On its back, it has a giant contraption. It looks almost like a trebuchet.
What?
And instead of arms, instead of hands on the end of its arms, it has wheels.
Oh.
And it can bring its legs on a very Transformer style to make itself into kind of a cart.
Ooh.
Across its chest, you see etched into its woody flesh the word P.O.M.
P.O.M. P.O.M. Oh, now it all makes sense.
It would mean something if we...
It would, if only there was a scene that had happened previously that would mean something. But no.
The little creature looks up to you.
Little.
It's about twice your size. It looks up at you and says, "Hey friend, here's the thing. I'm sort of broken, and they took my friend Revelana. Can you help me out of here?"
Well, we will do our best.
Yeah.
And with that thought, with you trying to extract him from the brush, I think we'll end this session.
Excellent.
Oh, jeez.
Very exciting.
Ooh.
You're going to have a really good time editing this.
Hello, everyone. This is your friendly neighborhood dungeon master, Michael Ripley, just touching base to assure you that the letters P.O.M. don't really mean anything. They don't mean anything at all. And sure, if you're a fan of the Eldritch Theatre, they might perhaps suggest something. Know that all that we were talking about here had more to do with the fact that because of technical issues, the first attempt at recording this episode failed. So we did it a second time. Hope you enjoyed it, and we look forward to seeing you next time here at the Eldritch Theatre Quarantine Podcast. Bye for now.
Thank you.